G'day everyone. Welcome back to About Cars. Today we've got something fresh. The all-new 2026 Mitsubishi ASX. One of Australia's favorite small SUVs has been completely upgraded. New design, new platform, sharper tech, and yes, new pricing. We'll walk you through everything you'll want to know. What's changed? What's new? What it costs? How it drives? And whether it stacks up in today's ultra-competitive small SUV market in Australia. If you're in the market for a practical, stylish small SUV that fits city life, weekend escapes, and everything in between, stick with us. And if you love auto content like this, smash that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss future reviews. Let's roll. First, a bit of context. The ASX has been a stalwart in Australia's small SUV segment for years. Reliable, affordable, solid dealer network, it ticked a lot of boxes. But the previous ASX has been around for a long time, and in a rapidly evolving market, it was showing its age. As reported, the upcoming new ASX is planned for late 2025/2026, marking a full generation change. What's interesting? Mitsubishi is taking the ASX upmarket in a sense. The pricing is up significantly, and the features and platform are more sophisticated. So this is more than a facelift, it's a real upgrade. In Australia, small SUVs are fiercely competitive. Think Hyundai Kona, Toyota Corolla Cross, Mazda CX-30, Kia Seltos, each bringing more tech, more style, more value. The ASX needs to play catch-up. That's why Mitsubishi has done what it calls a monster upgrade for the 2026 model. It wants to not just match the competition, but leap ahead in certain areas. Next, we'll dig into what's actually new on the outside. Let's talk design. The new ASX is built on the Renault-Nissan-Mitsubishi Alliance's CMF-B platform, the same family underpinning models like the Renault Captur, so it's more modern structurally. From the visuals, the front end introduces Mitsubishi's dynamic shield styling in a sharper form, bold grille, crisp LED light signature, strong lines. Exhaust notes, Australia. The side profile shows more sculpting, a more confident stance. Wheels are larger, 17-inch and up, and there are new design details such as contrasting roof or trim options in some markets, although we await final Aussie spec. At the rear, full LED taillights with a distinctive C-shape, wider stance, and more premium feel. In terms of size, while exact Australian specs haven't been fully published, the new model looks slightly larger or at least more planted than the outgoing ASX, improving rear seat space and boot room. The move to a newer platform often brings better interior packaging. From your point of view in Australia, in the suburbs, city traffic, weekend getaway runs, the new ASX's design gives it both presence and practicality. It looks upmarket, which is important when you're spending more. Next, we head inside. Open the door, and you'll find one of the biggest changes. The interior has been thoroughly upgraded. Mitsubishi has lifted the game in terms of materials, tech, and comfort. Key highlights, as revealed for Australia. A 10.4-inch or larger multimedia touchscreen across the range, entry LS grade includes it, with smartphone integration, digital instrument cluster on higher grades, and improved driver display. In the Aspire and Exceed grades, the features list grows: ambient interior lighting, wireless smartphone charger, premium upholstery, power adjustable driver seat, panoramic sunroof, Exceed, etc. Added comfort, better seats, heating up front and higher grades, more soft touch surfaces, and overall a more premium cabin feel. Rear space. The newer platform gives more flexibility. So for rear passengers, the new ASX offers reasonable legroom and headroom, though exact numbers not yet fully published. Boot space is expected to be competitive in class. From a tech and comfort standpoint, for your Aussie viewers, the new ASX moves away from being value basic small SUV into more premium entry territory. If you're after more than just four wheels to get you from A to B, this is a step up. Now let's talk the mechanical side. Under the bonnet, you'll find a meaningful shift. For Australia, the 2026 ASX is powered by a 1.3-liter turbocharged four-cylinder petrol engine producing 113 kilowatts of power and 270 newton meters of torque. Front-wheel drive only, 7-speed dual-clutch automatic. Some key numbers: fuel economy, 6.4 liters per 100 kilometers combined claim. CO2 emissions, 142 grams per kilometer. Compared to the outgoing 2.0-liter naturally aspirated engine, the new unit offers 16% improved fuel efficiency and 19% lower CO2 emissions. What this means: the new ASX delivers better quantity of drive and stronger economy. Important if you're commuting, living in suburbs, or heading out on trips from the city. Limitations to note: at launch for Australia, the ASX does not include hybrid or plug-in hybrid powertrains, though internationally such options exist. So if you're after full electrification, you'll have to look elsewhere. From a driving feel perspective, reviewers say the stronger torque and newer auto transmission make the car feel more modern, responsive, and refined. The improved chassis and platform also mean better ride and handling compared to the old ASX's dated architecture. For your viewers, emphasize that while the new ASX isn't an EV or hybrid, at least initially, it represents a genuine leap ahead in mechanical terms for the class. Next, safety and features. Safety and driver assistance tech are key in 2026, and the new ASX comes loaded. Across all grades, there's a strong baseline of tech. The higher grades add more advanced systems. Standard on LS includes forward collision mitigation, lane departure warning and prevention, emergency lane assist, safe distance warning, etc. On mid-chas higher grades, Aspire, Exceed, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, rear cross traffic alert, traffic jam assist, My Pilot semi-autonomous drive system. Also worth noting, Mitsubishi's 10-year, 200,000-kilometer warranty for eligible cars, capped price servicing program, adding to long-term ownership peace of mind in Australia. So for buyers, whether you're doing city runs, school runs, weekend escapes, this SUV brings not only practicality, but also strong safety tech. Let's move on to something many viewers will be focused on: price and value. Now the numbers. Here's what Australian buyers need to know. 3 trim levels at launch: LS, Aspire, Exceed. Pricing before on-road costs: LS from approximately 37,740 Australian dollars, Aspire from approximately 42,690 Australian dollars, Exceed from approximately Australian dollars 46,490. Note, these are significantly higher than the outgoing ASX's entry price, up by around $10,000 plus. What this means in market context: the new ASX is positioned not as budget small SUV, but more premium within the segment, competing against vehicles like the Honda HR-V, Nissan Qashqai, Subaru Crosstrek. What to highlight for your viewers? Yes, price is higher, but you're getting a far more modern platform, better tech, improved economy, stronger brand backing, ownership benefits, 10-year warranty, capped price servicing, strong Mitsubishi dealer network in Australia, value for money. For $38,000 to $46,000, you're getting a small SUV that looks good, drives well, has strong tech and safety. Just check which trim you pick. Before you buy, compare what kit is included at each trim, what your needs are, city only, weekly road trips, what alternatives exist, hybrids, small SUVs, EVs. We'll wrap up with our buying verdict shortly. To help you decide if the 2026 ASX is for you, here are some quick pointers. Strengths: large step up in quality, tech and driving experience compared to previous ASX, strong safety and feature content, good value for what you get, especially if you pick the right trim. Mitsubishi's long warranty and servicing support boost ownership appeal. Considerations: price has gone up significantly. You'll want to ensure the added cost is justified to you. No hybrid/plug-in option at launch for Australia if you're after electrification that matters. Front-wheel drive only initially. If you need AWD, you'll have to check availability later. Key competitors to explore: Hyundai Kona, strong small SUV, good tech, hybrid/electric options. Toyota Corolla Cross, brand strength, hybrid options, excellent resale. Mazda CX-30, premium feel, good driving dynamic. My verdict: if I were buying today and I value style, tech, safety, and a credible small SUV that's future-proof, the 2026 ASX is absolutely on my short list. Just decide your budget, trim, and whether you need more green credentials, hybrid/EV, and then pick accordingly. Finally, we'll conclude. All right, folks, that's our deep dive into the 2026 Mitsubishi ASX. A model that's no longer the budget small SUV, but a strong contender in the premium entry small SUV space. With its new platform, turbo engine, modern tech, and Australian-friendly safety and ownership package, it has a lot going for it. If you're in the market for a small SUV in 2026 or early 2026, the ASX deserves your attention. But make sure you pick the right trim, check what kit you get, compare alternatives, and decide if the higher price aligns with what you want. Thank you for watching About Cars. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please give a thumbs up. Drop a comment below telling us which trim you'd pick, and don't forget to subscribe and tap the bell so you're notified when our next review drops. Drive safe, and I'll catch you next time.